Welcome to Hustech. In my video today, I will tell you that how to do user registration. As you want to register user in your website. As it happens in different websites, the user fills a form in it and give his basic data as name, email, password. Then he gives date of birth and phone, etc. Different validation checks are applied in it, or if any compulsory field remains unfilled, so the system will not allow the form to be submitted, and it will also show the message of error. We will learn all this in the video today, and then it will show the message of success. In this way, the user data has been saved in my SQL table. So let's start. This registration has been made, and here its code. First of all, let's have a look at its prerequisites, that what should you know at first. After that, you can learn user registration. Firstly, WAMP should be installed. If you don't know how to install it, then you can watch my video. After that, you should know about the basics of HTML, CSS, PHP and MySQL. Input form, which has already been designed, so the time may be saved. You can watch its video also. We will tell about its database. Then we will build DB connection. After it, validation at the end. We will insert user field value in the database. First of all, let's design database. Give it the name of registration. We will make new table in it and name it registration. Add all columns in it. There will be 2 additional columns of ID and entry date in which data may automatically add. Now you can name them differently according to your own choice. Let's give name of ID to the first and set it as primary and auto increment. After it, put any name. Let's put its type integer and varchar type for others. We will set the type of the date as timestamp and default value will be current time. Means the system will itself pick the current registered date of the user. Give its length 255. We set its default value. If the user will not fill it to the default value will appear. OK it. So the database has been created. Then we will do PHP coding and firstly develop DB connection. I have assumed it that you know the basics of PHP. Let's start and end PHP. We will write the name of server name, username, password and DB for connection. If you are working online, so you can give all the above specifically. After it, we will use the function of MySQLi connect and pass all these variables in it and save $request in connection. In this way, database has been created. Then we have to check that every input must have name. Now the input types we have. Let's declare default variable with the same name and make empty its value. And set alignment also so the code may be clear. Now we will define its action. When the user will submit the form, so it may process here. Its name is submit now. Now we apply if condition that when there is if is set post submit, so we will see all the submitted values of the user through post. Save every value in its specific variable. We will write it as $post full name is equal to $full name. That's why its method is post and the remaining input type will be repeated as it is. Now align it the same. The method of hobby and gender is a bit different. For this, we will apply if condition that if hobby is not empty, then we will use function of implode. Because values are in array. We apply if condition in gender also in condition of not to be empty. And in the last, we take value of phone. Now we see after echo, it shows the value of the user is picking. Now here an important thing in it that the value of the user fields, its cross checking is very important because the user can hack your site also. So we create the function of clean input. In it the user gives any value, it will be processed through functions 3 in it. Trim, stripe tag and add slashes are included in it. Now apply this function. Now we will apply check of email duplicate in it so that an email may register only once. For this we will apply query of SQL and see that if this email already exists in database. So message of error will be shown that the email already exists in the database. We will apply if condition after the running of query. For this purpose, firstly we make two variables of error and info and we'll store message of error here as it shows error in red color here. Now we will apply checks of empty means the field necessary to be filled. For this we will apply if condition. If full name is empty, so it's shown error message. Same as it we will apply checks for email, password and confirm password. Then apply checks of match password. If password and confirmed password are not same, so message of error will be shown. Now if everything is okay, so value of the user will be inserted in database. If error is empty, means that there is no error. Now we encrypt password through MD5 so that it may not leak and website admin will also know about the password. Now we will apply query of SQL and insert all values in DB which are stored in specific variable. Then run query. Now apply if condition. If there is no error in query, then show message of info and empty all variables. Let's capital insert. Oops, I forgot to add equal here. Now we echo the message of info and error also. If the variable of info and error is not empty, then it will be echoed. Now we can see that if the user submit it empty, the system will give error and data did not enter in the database. Now fill any value in it and password should not match, so it will show its error. Now you have seen that when it show error, so its other field values remove, while it should not be like this. For this we echo the variable of input in the value. Now when I will give value, so when error will appear, then other values will remain the field. Now I give correct password and the other values. So now here is the message of success and the database has been saved. Here gender and hobby can be seen. Let me check. We did not put the sign of dollar here. Now we will fill values. So here is the check of duplicate email which has been applied. Its error will appear. Now we give some other email. Now all values has been saved and password is also encrypted. It was our video for today in which we registered user. We also applied various kind of checks, validation and email duplication on it. I hope you liked it, and if you don't understand anything, then comment. Thanks for watching. In the upcoming video, we will learn about login and how to prevent from SQL injection. Bye.